All right, chat. The fuck? Some shit on my eye. Uh, yeah, we got nerfed, chat. We got nerfed. We got nerfed. It is what it is, right? Um, I had to, bro. New setting, cause my brother's that side, and I can't really do anything that side, cause the whole thing is closed. Other than that, there's no electricity. Besides it being South Africa, the transformer literally bombed last week Friday. So there's that. But that's not the topic, bro. It's not the topic. I have a brand new topic. You saw by the title, you saw by the thumbnail, right? Why? Tell me why. So here's the story. Let me start it from the base, actually, bro. This is what actually happened. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna edit this video. I'm not gonna do anything like that. No bullshit on my life. Nothing like that, right? So, how did I meet this girl? Right? I used to be in primary school with this girl. From grade one all the way to fucking grade seven. Yeah, cause I left my previous school in grade seven, right? Cause I didn't like the school at all. But from I was in this school for 7 years, and I felt like I was trapped in a prison. So I knew I had to leave. I had to leave. But between these 7 years, um, what happened was there was this girl that you know what I mean. She was pretty she was pretty cute, right, at the time. So it's that type of thing. So I'm gonna look at the girl. I'm saying, oh, you look sexy on some shit. Pause, chat, relax, right. And so what happens is grade one. I don't find any interest in this girl whatsoever, bro. Cause like the start of the fucking thingy, and I just got out of crash. I did have some girls. I don't wanna lie. Um, so yeah, grade one, nothing interesting about this girl. Grade two, I don't know. Primary dog I guabara. But the crash I didn't know anything. So I would talk to girls like I was fucking fluent. Like I would talk to girls, bro. Like that shit was just light work for me. I don't know what the hell stopped me from doing that shit. But I used to be a fucking, I used to be insane. I used to be a maniac back in kindergarten, as they call it in the US, right? Don't mind me if I get too dark because there's no electricity, so there's that. Don't. Alright. So yeah, grade two. I start to have a crush on this girl a little bit. It's like, okay, she's kinda hot, and I'm looking at her in different angles now because she's the prefect as well. You know what I mean? Come again the next grade. Now it's grade three, bro. This girl, bro. Ooh, I see this girl even more now. I don't know. It's like she's evolving, chat. You know that thing when it's like, you know what I mean? As children, we don't really understand anything, né? But as time went, I started understanding what this puberty shit is really it. It's the, you know what I mean? But with her, it wasn't puberty because she hadn't touched it yet. I know girls had hit puberty earlier than boys, but it's like that time she didn't hit puberty yet. It's freaking grade two, grade three, and then grade three and grade two, I had a crush on her. Faded away grade four. I don't know what the fuck happened. Grade five, nothing. I didn't feel shit for her. Grade six, that's when things started changing. We started talking a lot more. Became close friends, right? So in grade two and three, I didn't talk to anybody. I didn't talk to girls. Well, I would talk to girls, but like not in a manner of I want you to be my girlfriend. I want you this. I want to, I wasn't the flirty type. I'm still not, but it's like, you know what I mean. You get a point, right? Because now I can, I can communicate. I can communicate with girls that having to stutter and whatnot. Because then I stuttered like really bad and it was bad. So yeah, there's that. So yeah, I had a crush on her, and then grade four, five, nothing happened. Hold on, let me try to, because I think it might be. No, that's not it. Chat, is this it or not? I'm talking alone that time. Okay, but it is what it is. It's okay, right? So now what happens is, this girl, we talk like as friends, alright? We weren't even friends. It was just a classmate thing. I'd ask her for work, one, two, three, but we started getting even closer to each other. Later on, I got her number. But it wasn't the thing of like, okay, we're gonna be dating, but the emotions are slowly getting back, right? So it's a thing of, okay, boom, maybe you can learn something up. We hit grade six and we talk, we talk. End of the year of grade six, I think what happened was we were best friends, right? And then grade seven, we were really best friends. She came back the next year and was like, okay, boom, now it's just we're gonna talk to each other, we're gonna pump each other. And then mid year, I think that's when shit started, to get kind of a load. Not even mid year. I think it's the start of the year. I think it's February, if I'm not even lying to you guys. But yeah, so we talk, and okay, like boom, like we're best friends, like one, two, three. And in my head, of course, I'm like, motherfucker, okay, it's not in my head, someone, okay, my friend that I used to hang out with at that time told me, motherfucker, there's no such thing as a female best friend. She's either a girlfriend or she's not. Or she's your friend or she's friend zoning you or some shit like that. Girl best friend does not exist. And I was like, okay, this nigga might actually be right. And I took that shit to heart. I took that shit to mind. Next thing I know, I'm texting this girl, and I start testing the waters. You know what I mean? I pretend to flirt her and I tell her it's a prank every single time just to see her reaction. If her reaction is not valid, then I don't keep up with it. I'm not gonna be like, okay, I actually want you, one, two, three. Because we're best friends, so I had a basis to start off with. Because we were best friends. You know what I mean? So it got to a point where we started teasing each other of things like, okay, if you do this one, two, three, I'm gonna start kissing you. And she was like, actually come. And I'm like, what the fuck? That shit, motherfucker, I did not expect. But same time, it's a kind of like it's a thing of she had that type of personality. Might have been my bad, chap. Might have just been me too, cause like there were some other dudes wanting her, and she didn't want anything to do with them. So it's like I was valid. I was in the greed, right? So I had a friend at the time who was kind of overweight. I'm not gonna lie. He did want this girl, my best friend, and he told me to put him on at some point. I was like, motherfucker, just talk to her, cause I didn't really feel anything for her at the time. I was like, okay, we're just friends. So eventually, it started getting to a point where it's like, she doesn't want anything to do with other boys. She just wants any, shit to do with me. And it was like, she didn't. We couldn't confess to each other like, okay, you're my boyfriend, I'm your girlfriend type of shit. Or maybe that's just her personality. I don't know. Cause chat, I'm gonna tell you one thing: girls are evil, bro. Right? I'm not just saying this because of this situation in particular, or this situation, specifically. In general, I'm just saying it in general, bro. Like, I'm promising you right now, go out there, talk to girls, and have as many girls as you can. None, don't cheat. Like, just have like many friends who are girls. You know what I mean? And talk to them and see. Okay, just have a home girl or have different home girls. The stories they'll tell you or the shit that they'll do for other niggas to be with you or some shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, bro, that shit. I don't know what to say. I don't know how to explain it. But that's when you know that it's not just this girls in general. Girls are fucking evil, right? So back to the story, right? We talked. Where even was I, chat? Okay, yeah. So this my fat friend, he wanted this girl, and this girl didn't want anything to do with him. So it got to a point where it's like she didn't even want anything to do with other boys, right? One time I asked her, "Do you have a boyfriend?" And she was like, "Yeah, my boyfriend's in grade 9." I was like, "Okay, you're lying. First of all, I'm not even gonna get into that shit." So I was like, "Okay, I believe you," and I left it there. Remember that time I'm grade 7, so it's like I don't really care about shit, bro. Like, all I care about is writing my homework and not getting beaten at school and going back at home alive. That's it. If I have that, I'm good. That was my mentality back then. So it got to a point where was like we started treating each other like I don't wanna say like a couple type of duo, but it was that type of thing. Chat. I'm not gonna lie. So we started talking to each other, and at some point I don't know why she texted me, and I started texting her, babe, right? So kind of got to the point. It kind of did get really far, but we couldn't say, she's my boyfriend. What the fuck? Pause, chat. Pause. I couldn't say she's my, girlfriend, and she couldn't say I'm her boyfriend. Cause back then I was like, do we really want to say that though? Like, just keep it to ourselves, type of thing. You know what I mean? Just like, and so I'm like, okay, I play along with it. I don't really tell anyone she's my girl, cause like I didn't even take it like that. I didn't really take it like that. You know what I mean? In my head, I'm like, okay, we're doing things like boyfriend and girlfriend, but it's like, okay, we're just friends. We're just friends. We're just friends. It's that type of mentality. But I know deep down inside, it's like, this shit is a scam. It's a lie. We're lying to ourselves and shit like that. So I'm like, okay. At some point, I'm like, let's just put off, alright? And we start talking each other like in these ways, right? So it's like, and chat, we leave each other for 2 years, I think, 3 years now. I'm grade 10. Was the last time we've seen each other is grade 7. Imagine that shit. So I'm 10th grade now. And bro, tell me why, my nigga, right? Tell me why I opened my TikTok yesterday. I think it was yesterday. Yesterday, if not day before. I think it was Friday. Yesterday, perfect. Boom. I open my TikTok, and I go into this page. No, I see this one bro, right? I see this one bro that used to be in my school, and I'm like, it's been a while since I seen this bro. We were never friends. We never talked to each other. It's not that we hated each other, but it's just I was that type of person. I didn't want anything associated with anyone that I didn't know, cause then I would come with problems. Whatever. I was that type of person, right? So we weren't friends, nothing like that. But I didn't even have friends from other classes, unless you are my friend that we live in the same area or some shit like that. Other than that, we were never friends. We were never going to be friends. That's it, bro. That's it. So I open the I see TikTok, and I'm like, okay, let me swipe. Motherfucker, I don't even swipe. Now I remember, I don't even swipe. Catch this shit, right? So I see him, and he's posing like this. Check. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see me. You're gonna have to tilt your phone a little bit for this and chat. Don't even look at my feet, cause niggas be bugging, right? So I don't know what he's doing, but it's some type of pose. It's like, you know what I mean? You know them niggas, bro. Look. You know, the Skotani bruise type shit. You know what I mean? And like, bro, I see this pose, and right after that, I hear a sound that sounded familiar. It's not even familiar. It's just that it's that type of TikTok that this old girl that I used to talk to would post. So now it's like, okay. And mind you, these whole 3 years we didn't even keep in touch at all. I remember one time I think she got a hold of my number, and I did do something that might have made her turn her head a little bit, because it was like, did you find a new best friend in your school? Whatever. And I'm not gonna lie to you, chat. I'm a playful brute. You know what I mean? It was kind of a thing of that time. I did have a girl that I used to talk to in my new school. And we used to talk for like 2 months. After that, we like I don't even know what happened. Right? So this girl and I from my new school, we talked, but it wasn't a thing of okay, now we're gonna be dating. No, we're not even best friends. I just used to talk to her a lot, because we used to talk a lot from the first day. I remember, I think from the first day we were in the math class. I remember, and I introduced myself to this girl. We talked. I think we talked for 2 months. After that, shit stopped pumping. Like, bro, shit went to death. And every time I saw her, I reached the point. I was like, okay, I'm not even gonna greet her anymore. She's gonna greet me. And I was like, okay, let's see what happens, right? And I enter the class. My nigga, when I enter class, tell me why. I look at her and I'm smiling. My nigga, she. Okay, story for another day, right? So I text this previous girl from 3 years ago. I tell her that, what if I do? And she's like, said emoji. You know what I mean? Like, the said emoji. I'm not even gonna put it. I'm not editing this shit. This shit's gonna be raw. Pause. You know what I mean? And So what happens? Yeah, we talk over text. We have some conversation. Blah blah blah. Do you miss me? Blah blah blah. Some shit like that. Right. Boom. I don't know what happens. I think she deleted her number. But the next time I tried to get in contact with her, nothing, bro. She had some girl as a profile pic, and I didn't even talk to her anymore. It was like, okay, I deleted her out of my life. But I didn't know it was gonna get to a point where it's like, okay, we don't even talk anymore for the rest. Bro, I think my shit cut. Okay, bro. Yo, we're back. So as I was saying, I didn't think it was gonna get to that point where it's like, we're not even gonna be talking anymore or some shit like that. And so I'm like, bro, why am I receiving a call now, dog? Tell me why I'm receiving a call while making a video, bro. Call me. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Yeah, where was I? You see, now I don't even remember, dog. Oh yeah. We talk and then we breach. Nothing happens. Shit falls. Boom. Right? And then now the next thing that happens is Instagram. Same girl, by the way. And she has this profile picture of her and she's shooting herself like this. Yeah, she's shooting herself like this. I don't know what fucking angle is that. It's in black and white, the profile picture. I remember that shit. I don't even remember the username. Why would I? Right? So, she follows me. But in my account, like, I didn't even go to Instagram. I didn't even enter Instagram. All I do was TikTok. Even to this day, bro, I'm not on Instagram much, bro. I'll never be on Instagram much. So the next time I see this shit, it's like, okay, boom, I see she requested a follow, right? Because I have a private account. So she requested a follow and I accept her follow. But the moment I accept her a follow, I realize her account doesn't even exist anymore, probably because she didn't even add me anymore. So now it's like, okay, no more contact with her whatsoever. My nigga, 2 days ago. Oh, it was yesterday. Why am I saying 2 days? Yesterday, dog. This Bruce standing like this. Right after that is this girl that I used to be in contact with. Right. So this girl that I used to be in contact with. Previously. Now I see her. I finally see her her fucking TikTok, and I'm like, oh shit. So there's a profile, and I swipe left. Wait, which one is left? I'm dyslexic, chat. Don't relax. Don't even start. So yeah, I swipe left. Boom. Right. So when I swipe left, I look at the profile, and first thing I see when I pop my eye open, so it's like I blink, boom, and I see her face. I'm like, this shit looks so fucking familiar, I can't even pass it on. And I scroll and I look back. This shit is 18.1k followers. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, when did she reach this much motion, bro? Right? Like when, bro? Right? And I click on the first video, and I realized she did have a glow up, a calm little glow up, you know what I mean? And I'm not even surprised anymore why she got so many followers. She looks good, bro. I'm not even gonna lie, right? She cute and all that, right? So I tap on the first video, and the first thing I see is this girl with the other brood that was posing like this, and now I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So mind you, the brood that's posing like this, I used to know this brood, but we never talked to each other, nothing like that. I just knew him from my old school, my previous school. So they both live in the same area, right? I don't wanna release the area or anything like that, but they live in the same area. So that explains a lot on 1, 2, 3 and that. And I scroll past these other videos, and she's like just posting random ass shit. I don't know why the fuck she's posting that shit. I'm gonna be completely honest. For some reason that she's getting views and she's getting followers. Alright, boom. I go into the next video and the other video and I realize, okay, boom, this is her. And tell me why I go into one video, chat. I go into this one video and I see this brew that I used to know, but we never talked, and this girl that I used to talk to 3 years ago, and I see mind you, okay, how can I even explain this? this TikTok page, right? So take this is my phone. Take this my phone. Take this my phone. And this is a TikTok page, right? So the profiles here, and these are the videos, boom, boom, boom. So I go out of that and I see another video and I click on that video. I'm like, boom. And this video that I'm looking at now is her and this other bro that I used to know, but we never talked to each other. And she's referring her viewers to this other brew, and title literally says verbatim, on my life, I'm not even lying to you, verbatim, it says Ikrashia. So I know what you're gonna. Why the fuck am I so black? I know what you're gonna ask me. Like, bro, why the fuck do you care? It's the fucking past, right? Like, you didn't even care in the first place, so why you care now? My nigga, say, pal, calm down until you know what being talked to, like, why. Calm down until you know what being talked to a girl feels like, or what talking to a girl feels like, right? Calm down until you find an actual fucking relationship. Other than that, shut your bitch ass up. I don't want to hear shit from you. I love you, God bless you from the bottom of my heart, but shh, calm down, bro. You feel me? But yeah, bro, that's what happens essentially, right? I'm not even going back now. Hey, I'm looking so fucking black. Like, I'm black already. Why you gotta make me, you know what I mean? I think that's gonna be good. And yeah, bro, that's what happens. I click into this Bruce TikTok page, and chat, low key, I might edit this shit just to show you guys the girl I'm talking about, and that's gonna give emotion as well. You know, more motion, so it's like, you know, doesn't even matter. So yeah, that's what happens, and I click on this Bruce TikTok, and I see that, okay, they actually have a channel, a fucking page together, chat, a fucking page together. A girl that I used to talk to 3 years ago, she left me. I don't even know if I left her on red or if she left me on red. I don't even know what I did, right? But next thing I know, we weren't talking and nothing like that. So yeah, chat, that's, why the fuck is it so dark, bro? So yeah, chat, that's what happened. That's what happened, bro. He stole my bitch. You know? He stole my bitch. Of 7 years, bro. Like, bring back my bitch, bro. I'm not playing with you. You think that it's because I'm telling a story, I'm laughing, it's nice. Fuck you, bro. I'm kidding. I love you, bro. From the bottom of my heart. But watch out. Watch out, bro. Watch out. You know yourself. Watch out. Bullshit.